Hey guys, it's the end of the month and I had a crazy month. You're probably really sick of hearing me say that. I might as well start just saying I had a month. I'm gonna drink this, sorry. I haven't had one of these in so long. It's like the Starbucks Frappuccino, but I had a headache and I went to the grocery store and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. And I'm like out of the habit of drinking these. They're super sugary now, I realize. But it makes me feel like a high schooler again. It's fun. It's like high school theater program. Chug those down. Anyway, debt snowball, what you guys are actually here for. Okay, you know, after the move, I sort of had to put things on hold, but this month I did get the ball rolling a little bit again, but it did not go down pretty much at all until this month. I had to put stuff, I had to freeze it down. So right now I have $29,650.54. So like I said, it's been a couple months since it's really moved, but it finally started moving again because I didn't pay my grandma for a month and I paused the debt snowball basically. I did minimum payments, which is what you're supposed to do after you deplete your emergency fund, so I'm fine with it. I also had a lot of wins this month that I'm excited about because, as I told you guys, I sprained my ankle and wasn't able to work for a week. I pushed it this past weekend and I did get through, and it was Memorial Day weekend, so I feel like that's extra impressive because that means it was a 3-day weekend at work, and Friday felt like a weekend. It always feels like a weekend day, so it really felt like a 4-day weekend. And I also worked on Tuesday and I made it through. Basically, I just made sure to keep trading my sections so that I was right next to the kitchen instead of being on the patio and stuff like that. But even with spraining my ankle and being out of commission, I was able to make all of the payment goals I had for this month. Now, that doesn't mean I was able to pay a ton towards a debt because such is life, but okay, I made my first student loan payment and I am under $400 owed on my car, and I paid for my car registration, that was this month, and I got headshots for $200. So this was a very, very expensive month compared to normal, because with the student loan, the car registration, and the headshots, that's an extra about $600 that I needed to find. And I did it. And I'm really proud of that. I'm really glad it all worked out. I am so lucky that I have found multiple sources of income, because when I sprained my ankle, I was freaking out about it. But I didn't need to freak out because I had books that I'm editing. I had gotten a $400 book to work on, and that's what I did while I was out of commission. And so I was able to make $400 in that week off. That's not something everybody has to fall back on, and I'm really lucky. And I have another book now, and I have the book that I've been developmentally editing. It's really cool that that's happening for me. It's always this time of year that I have work. I hadn't worked for months and months and months on a book. About a year, actually, other than the developmental editing one. But now I'm just getting a few of them coming in, and that's, I am so thankful for that. I mean, yeah, partially I got myself those jobs. It's payoff from when I did work in the past, and it keeps coming because of that initiative I took. But I also know that these are hard jobs to get. Like, people ask for my advice on how to get proofreading jobs, and I don't really know anymore. I feel like even in the past 5 years, any creative industry, any industry that you can get through the internet is really hard to get because now everybody's sort of keyed in on how to do that a little bit, and there's more competition. I just really lucked out. I really lucked out and got in when I did. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. What I did to get the editing work, people ask me this sometimes, what I did was seriously Google publishers. I Googled publishers and I went to every single website and I found the contact information for every single publisher that came up. It was like Yellow Pages, stuff like that, across the country because you don't need to be local. And I emailed them, and I didn't have any experience at the time. I think one thing I had going for me was I had just graduated from college, and I offered to do my first work for free. And I think that helped open a lot of doors because a lot of people were like, oh, you'll do it for free? Okay. And my starting rate was $2 per page. So I did the first work for free, and then I think just sort of on an honor system, if they liked the work, they made sure to get me a second job that they did pay me for, which was nice. There's really only one publisher I work for, and then an author that I work for, but I was connected to this author through that publisher that I work for. I worked for another one who didn't pay even $1 per page, and it was really low quality stuff, and it was really hard work. And I ended up cutting ties with them because it was too big of a time commitment for not enough money, especially now that I'm so busy with the serving, and it's always a balance of which job is going to pay me more. Okay, so that's what I did to start the proofreading stuff that saved my butt this month. And now I make $3.25 to $4 a page. And that can add up depending on how quickly you can go. I think I work pretty slowly. So I probably make maybe like $10 an hour on this, honestly. But I'm okay with that because I still make that money and I get to make it working from home. And I want to make sure I'm doing the best job I can do. I don't want to rush through it to try to make more money. I want to be able to be rehired in the future, and if it takes a few more hours to finish the job because of that, I'm okay with that, you know? But anyway, it was a good month. I got back on track with all of my payments. I got this. Dance. Okay. So I'm excited to see what happens next month. It's my birthday month. Yay! Okay, I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!